In this video, I'm going to go through setting up an entire software project for you to follow along with. What I want you to do is either, as I go through each step, stop the video and create that step, or follow along and watch the entire video, and at the end I want you to go through and create all these steps, which includes creating a space, adding pages to that space, using a template, using macros. And again, we're going to do this all with the software project example. All right, enough of this talk. Let's get started. Okay, everyone, here I am on my Confluence homepage. And what I'm going to do is create a new space. To do that, we have multiple ways we can do that. We could go to our spaces and create a space, or we could go to create here and create a space. So if you remember correctly, a space is the overarching area that pages are going to be attached to. So this is our project. So what are we going to name this space? For today, we're going to use a software project space. So this is a template out of the box that I'm going to go through with you so you better understand what a template looks like and how you could possibly use these in your business, in your field that you work in. All right, here we are. Let's go and click Software Project. You see at the bottom here, it says steps 1 and 2. Let's go to the next step. Let's name the space. So this is going to be a software build out project. And do we want to select any instances of Jira that we can connect this to? Well, you know what? We're going to do that. So in the future, once you learn Jira, you can add your Jira information into Confluence automatically. And also, we're going to go over in the space and the page to show you how to do this. But if you want to set it up here, you can. And we are going to do the new product, create space. So this is the first step. If you like, you can just pause here and go in and create a space, whether you use a template or if you just want to create a space that does not have any information in it. All right, here I am on my space, and you can see here that it's set up a bunch of information for us in the space. Let's go in and let's click on Edit. And we have the name Software Build Out Project. So that's the name of our high-level space. Welcome to your software project space. We have some templates here that you could add if you like. Right now, they're just words. A status, you can write an update here of the status of the software project. Jira issues. So right here, we can add Jira issues using a macro. So let's go to View More. Jira issues. I'm going to go in and I'm going to select a project. Here's some of the Jira issues. I'm going to insert them right here. So you can see here, we just quickly added our Jira issues into our template of the space. Recently updated the roadmap. This gives you how you create the roadmap and how you update it. That's the template out of the box. All right, so I'm going to hit update here. And what I want to do next is, you know what? I don't want to use this template. I want to create my own page underneath the software build out project. So here I am. I'm going to go into create. I'm going to create a page. And you can see this page is underneath the software build out project. I'm going to give this page a title. And what we're going to call it is requirements. So in a project, you're going to have different stages of the project. You might have a project charter. You're going to get with a customer. You're going to understand the requirements at a high level, what they're going to do. And then you're going to build out specific requirements that they're looking for, that they want in their project. So we're going to create this page so we can document these requirements. First, I'm going to add a table. And in this table, I'm going to put in a header here of requirements. And I'm going to add the first requirement here, a people drop down budget column. It's nice that it has the spell check here for you. What also we want to do is add another row. Go down to the corner here. We're going to add another row down here. We want to add in HR data. And the last thing we want to do is add one more row, and we're going to have IT data. So here we go, our high-level requirements. Awesome, that's great. Now we have a lot better idea what we're going to build in this software. Next, I'm going to go in, and you know what, we need some more information. So where can I build out some quick areas into my page? Oh, we're going to use the macros. And look at here. We have these macros that pop up right away, but you know what, I want to view more. And first, I want to go in and I want to add some action items. Click here, insert action items. And here we put in people drop down. And you can assign these to people too. I'm good with that. I just wanted to put a people drop down. Next, you know what? I need to add another macro. What else can we add? We have the action items. We could add a video. Let's say you had a YouTube video that you wanted to add to take a look at. We've already added a table. Now let's put in a status. So here I am with the status. I'm going to put in on track, and that's going to be green. All right, we are on track. You can add other statuses here to track your project. Back into the macros. You can add a date, a decision. Let's put in a bullet point list. So we're on track below, but I need to put in some bullet points. So what do we need under requirements? We need to know who the customer is. We need to know who's going to test the system. We need to know what are the data sources, and so on and so forth. Next, let's look one more time at these macros and find one more great section that we really need. And you know what that is? We need to add the Jira timeline. And here we'd go in and add in the URL. I don't have one currently, but it would bring in your Jira timeline. And well, you know what? We're still going to add one more area into this using a macro. And I just want to add, again, go over, this is really important, being able to add Jira issues going in here. Whatever issues and projects you have in your instance of Jira, it will add them here. Going to go product new, insert issue. And this is going to update. And let's see. Let's click on PN1. This is the key for that issue. And you can see it brings up the status to do. It's a medium need. And let's open a preview here. This is exactly what you would see if you were in Jira, all the details of this issue. I have other courses on how to go through the entire process of setting up Jira from beginner to administrator. All right, I think that's enough. So let's hit publish here. We published our page. Now I want to go back to home. Let's say we're starting back from scratch and we want to see where is our information here. So you can go into different areas, either recent or spaces. I'm going to click on spaces, software project test today. No, that's not it. I don't see it here. So we're going to have to go to view all spaces. And here we can see all the spaces. And here it is, software build out project. We are going to want to actually star this so it has more visibility. We're going to click on that. Here I am. You can see the software build out project. If you remember, we added these JIRA issues. We took a look at the template. And then we also had a page that we built out, requirements. Here's our requirements page. Now let's say that I want to move these requirements around to a different area. So I'm going to move. And here we can see I don't need to, well, I do want to move these. I'm going to move this up here to requirements underneath a sub page of template product requirements. I'm going to click move, and so you can go in there and build out hierarchies of your pages here. All right, so that's a lot. You might want to pause here, go in, build out a page underneath a space that does not use a template, and then if you like, you can go in and build out a hierarchy of those pages. All right, we're gonna build out one more page underneath our software build out project, and we're gonna build one more template page. So here I am, I'm going to hit create, and we're gonna create a blog. We're gonna create another page, and I'm gonna use a template again. And in this template, we're going to use a brainstorming template. So we want to put this page above our requirements page because we want to go through and use this as a template for brainstorming. It gives you an idea of what you can look at for brainstorming, the goals, the method, who participated, agenda, and what came out of the brainstorming. We're just going to publish as is, and we can publish the page. Let's look at more options this time. We want to publish immediately and publish as a page. Yep, we can preview if we like, but we don't need to do that. We're just going to hit publish. And there it is, the brainstorming page. So here we are. We have brainstorming underneath requirements, but I don't want it there. I'd like to move this. So let's go in and click on move, brainstorming. So let's drop and drag requirements. And here we are, we moved brainstorming under template notes. Okay, great. Well, with that, you should be able to set up Confluence and use it with your team. If you have questions, go back to some of the prior videos, how you navigate, invite people, how you would go in and add apps. But this should have given you a good overview of how to set up a space, add pages to that space, add a template, and use macros in your pages. Okay, great. I hope you really get to set something up great for your team. See you in the next video.